Well, hello there. Are there any Batman fans watching? How about Harry Potter or television sitcoms?
Penny, Penny, Penny.
Today, we're visiting places for movies and music and also meeting a well-known celebrity.
How you feeling? What's going on? Bring it in.
But more about that later. First, let's go back in time.
You may find this stupid, but I don't care because we're in Los Angeles right now, so we drove all the way over to Puente Hills Mall just so I could see that. Even though it's a recreation, I don't care. That's pretty cool. And I might get in trouble, but I just felt like I had to touch it. I don't care. I know it's stupid, but I love Back to the Future. Now, the rest of the mall is pretty much dead. But I got to see a remake of the sign where they filmed it, because it's right outside in the parking lot. Keeping in the Back to the Future realm of little geeky stuff that I'm going to go to, in Back to the Future 2, when Marty McFly stole the sports almanac from Biff in that tunnel, and then Biff tried to run him over. This is that tunnel. Now I just need a hoverboard. I know it's stupid, but I don't care. This is where they shot that. There's going to be a bunch of Back to the Future randomness I'm going to. And that's it.
We also went by Marty McFly's house from the movies, but out of respect for the people actually living there, we didn't film any of it. But speaking of film, we booked a VIP tour of Warner Brothers Studios, and fans of the Michael Keaton Batman movies or the CW's Arrowverse will love everything we found in the lobby.
I wouldn't mind having one of those in the house. Or right outside the house.
What, the big duck?
No.
The penguin?
She really shouldn't be tempting me to buy more toys. But that's enough of the lobby. Let's get to the actual tour. The VIP tour starts with assorted breakfast pastries and drinks before taking a small group tram around the backlot. During the backlot part of the tour, they ask you not to film, so we don't have any footage of that part. But after a lot of talk about Gilmore Girls, you get to the Friends Cafe and WB Museum, where we took some photos in iconic Friends locations before I tried out some voiceover.
So you're going to be recording for Chandler. When it's time, I'm going to give you a countdown. You're going to hear some beeps, and your script will appear at the bottom of the screen along with the timing prompt. Just read along with the script. You're going to do great. But before we start, I'm going to play the original scene for you to review, so pay close attention to Chandler and the timing of his lines. All right, here it comes.
What are you doing here, Santa? Well, I'm here to see my old buddy Ben. What are you doing here, weird turtle man?
Okay, we are all queued up. Here we go.
What are you doing here, Santa?
Well, I'm here to see my old buddy Ben. What are you doing here, weird turtle man?
That was so silly.
What are you doing here, Santa?
Well, I'm here to see my old buddy Ben. What are you doing here, weird turtle man?
Not bad.
That was pretty good.
But it wasn't just the Friends set we got to visit.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
And Becca immediately called dibs on Sheldon's spot.
Yeah, but look how cute we are. While it was interesting to experience the backlot tour, it was a little bit of a letdown as I'm not a Gilmore Girls fan. With Harry Potter being a big part of my youth, I quite enjoyed the interactive areas of this part of the museum.
His stomach.
Say that again?
His So that's pretty physical. I need to stop me after that. Oh, I was just playing.
So I might have been a little confused on what I was supposed to do at first. But I didn't have Hermione Granger to help me out. Next thing I knew, I'd successfully brewed my own potion.
Look at you, expert. After instruction from the guy that works here.
I feel like in the movie, there was a lot less space, but this isn't terrible.
I don't know. That bed is kind of short.
There's nothing hidden in your head the sorting hat can't see. So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be. Just and loyal. True. Yes, clearly. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff for life.
Cunning. Shrewd. Let's see. Slytherin.
Oh, my friend, I'm so sorry. Slytherin.
I like green, it's all good.
Let's be honest here, who wouldn't want to attend Hogwarts and learn to be a witch or a wizard? But let's not forget, you also get to ride a broom! But since sitting in front of a green screen and waving a wand around is the closest I'm gonna get, I tried to make the best of it. Still, it was fun getting to see the results as my broom zipped all over the place, regardless of how silly my husband might think it looks.
Don't worry, I'll look just as silly here in a minute. After Harry Potter, there were a few things about The Matrix and plenty about DC and Batman specifically. And I do love me some Batman. It was impressive getting to see so many screen-used outfits and props from across all of the different DC movies. But let's be honest, like I already said, I was most excited for Batman. It was too bad there wasn't enough room to have every incarnation of live-action Batmobile on display. But I've got to be honest, that beauty right there from 1989 is the best one. It's the most Batman. See, I grew up with that Batmobile, so it's still going to be the best Batmobile in my opinion. Now, if you recall, I said I was about to look pretty silly too. Warner Brothers gives us Batman fans a chance to see what we'd look like in the role of the Caped Crusader in a scene that introduces the Batpod. But, you know, without the cool suit and stuff. Something about the Batman recreation doesn't have the same effect as Becca on her broom when I'm not wearing the cape and cowl. There is also the fact that the CG spinning front tire doesn't fully line up with the real-world tire on the Batpod I sat on. But, still, I guess it's the closest I'll ever be to being Batman. And we still got Academy Awards for our fantastic acting.
Alright, make sure you thank the Academy.
No, I did this on my own.
You did it on your own?
I would like to thank all the people in the blue smocks that got me here today to hold this.
You're quite welcome. I would like to thank all the guests who come by to hold the Oscars. I really enjoyed handing it this interview. You deserve every single Oscar I give out.
Perfect. So that was fun, but WB is very, very, very proud of the Gilmore Girls show. I felt like 60% of this tour was talking about Gilmore Girls, a show I've never seen and have no interest in. But it wasn't until this tour that I realized just how popular apparently that show is. Yeah, but no, there's still a lot of fun stuff actually in the areas that you get to walk around, the little like museums or whatever, but there wasn't a lot talked about on the tour that wasn't related to a TV show that I've never watched, sadly. But I'd still say do it. It was fun.
But after the tour, it was time to get a bite to eat, and this place looked promising.
You got that little baby slider.
Yeah.
It's like a little baby.
It's perfect.
Their fries look really good. What do you think?
They are very good.
Yeah.
I got this garlic aioli. It's really good.
You like that aioli, huh?
A little baby slider.
Make sure you speak up a bit so I can get over the car audio. Or just wait till they go
My
by.
little baby slider.
It's a little like slider smash burger, right?
Yeah. It's got cheese and onion on it. It is on a little Hawaiian roll.
Yeah.
Alright. Like a little corn dog.
It's like every time you eat, all the traffic comes.
I'm gonna eat my corn dog. You told me to speak up.
Oh, I know, and I'm gonna try to cut the traffic out and when I'm editing the audio, but still. To get everyone, it's right next to the road.
You're the one that wanted to sit outside.
I know, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be less noisy, and then that.
Alright, little garlic aioli. That's really good.
So that's the same one that has like the root beer batter they make?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Alright, I like corn dogs, and I really want to try this root beer batter stuff, so I'll take a small bite. I don't notice a huge difference between that flavoring and any other corn dog, other than maybe it's a little sweeter. It's definitely got a different texture to it. I like that kind of crunch, but the flavor's not that much different. So I got the T-Mex, which was one of their brats that has like some kind of a spicy aioli, and it's got pickled jalapenos and peppers and coleslaw, obviously, on it, and avocado. That's what I was missing, avocado. The bun's weird, though.
It's Hawaiian buns.
Oh, it's like Hawaiian rolls split in
Yeah.
half to make. That's why. Okay. Okay. This is going to be messy as heck, though.
You always get messy food.
Because that's the best food. It's got like a spiciness, but it's also got like a real sweetness to it as well. It's a very good combination of the two that is literally falling apart on me as it falls out of the bottom of the bun. It's good stuff, though. So the food here was really good, and I would absolutely come here again, especially after the tour, because it's only a couple minutes down the road. And they even have breakfast burritos and stuff in here, which makes me wish that I could eat here again, but we're flying out tomorrow. So here's where we flash forward to San Diego.
And since it's the next day, it's time for another meal. This time we found an interesting taco spot with some pretty amazing artwork on the walls. I mean, just look at that stuff.
This is the garlic shrimp taco.
Looks messy.
It is. It's very good though. This is the seafood mix. Got a bunch of seafood in it. That is fantastic.
When she starts nodding her head after taking a bite, you know it's good. So I got here the calamari taco. And the calamari, instead of being like the little rings you'll usually see at restaurants, they have these like little like long calamari steaks, which I thought was interesting. That's fantastic. Oh, that's very good. Well, that was fantastic. Went super quick. I could have eaten like a dozen of those. But I also got, so I want to try a couple things. Their grilled fish burrito, which I asked it's called a swine fish. It's a white fish from South Africa. That's also amazing. Like, the taco was definitely better. And they have a burrito version of that taco. This is still really good though. So I'm kind of sad that we're only here for one day, because I probably would have eaten there again tomorrow. So why are we in San Diego?
How you feeling? What's going on? Bring it in. We're gonna see who we got fans. This is a story all about how my bike got flipped upside down. I like to take a minute to sit right there. Tell you how we came to Prince of a town called Bel-Air. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, on cooling on. With a couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "Who with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air?" Talk about a hot track, give me a drink and a chance to tell stop. And then looking for me. I ain't hard to find, easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do my shit. I'ma lead to my time. I'ma lead to the peace, the fire, in the dream, time to reach on the horizon. What I see, the mystery, the surprise is the energy. They try to censor me, but then they censor me.
Best concert I've ever been to, and I got a beach ball from when he did Summertime.